Hey friends, this is Tommy Webb, and you're watching Jamie Hughes and Hometown Sports Corner.
In my right boot, I've been saving for a rainy day. I got a tank full of gas in the pickup, a suitcase and a guitar that I play. Something's telling me it's time for moving, and I've never been the one to sit and wait. And I'm gonna hit that state line in a freedom state of mind, never looking back the other way. Heading west, another town, another place. Heading west, with the sunshine in my face, leaving bad times behind me, bound for moving home. I got everything I own and I'm heading west. I've been thinking about leaving for a long time, and there ain't nothing standing in my way. I got a time and a half check coming from a job I was working till today. There's no one here to meet me in the morning, and there's nobody begging me to stay. And by sundown tonight I'll be rolling out of sight, long gone, nothing left to say. Heading west, another town, another place. Heading west, with the sunshine in my face, leaving bad times behind me, bound for moving on. I got everything I own and I'm heading west. Heading west, leaving bad times behind me, bound for moving home. I got everything I own and I'm heading west. I'm leaving bad times behind me, bound for moving home. I got everything I own and I'm heading west.
Get you going. I ain't right sure what would. Again, a little Tommy Webb there. That's one of the originals that we had here on Hometown Sports Corner. We used to open up the show. Probably going to start back with that. I'll be honest with you. I kind of like that little tune there. Hello, everybody. How you doing on this Thursday afternoon? Boy, big week of sports for us at Hometown Sports Corner and for everybody for that matter. We're going to recap that 2024 14th Regional Volleyball Championship. The Lady Pats, of course, we told you last week, won it. Actually got a chance to speak to them while they were on the bus on the way back with that regional crown. Well, since then, they got to play in the Sweet 16 tournament, but somebody forgot to give them the memo that they were not just showing up. No, sir, they showed up and showed out, and the Lady Pats won the first round of the girls' Sweet 16. They'll move on to the Elite Eight, where they'll take on Notre Dame and the Pandas. And we're going to catch up with some interviews that we done right after Knott Central won the girls' 14th Region first round state tournament. And so after they after they were able to defeat Ashland, we caught up with some of them, and I'm going to play you some of their interviews. And then after that is finished up, we're going to talk high school football. It's, of course, tomorrow night's the opening round of the high school football playoffs. And after that, we'll finish up the show with Hometown Sports Corner's coverage of the media days. That's where we put the microphones in front of our 6th, 7th, and 8th grade boys teams and talked to them and their coaches. And had herself a good time there. And we'll bring you some of those interviews coming up here. So you guys stick around. Going to be a busy time for us, but a fun time. Let's come back and talk a little more about that volleyball state tournament after this word from our good sponsors. Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleum, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg. Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
Home streets of glory.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Fico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
And welcome back to Hometown Sports Corners Sports Talk. I'm Jamie Hughes, the host of tonight's show. This show is easy. Anybody can host it because we have about 6 different interviews that we're going to play, including the girls' Sweet 16 first round. James Sandlin and I caught up with Knott County Central after they were victorious over Ashland. I'm going to play parts of that interview for you. Guys, though, before I do this, let me back up and say again, this Knott Central Lady Patriots volleyball team has been remarkable. They did not lose a set in the 14th region in the regular season. They followed that up with a district tournament in which they won and didn't lose a set. Then they go to the regional tournament on the road and run the table at Wolfe County, including a championship game against the whole school in which they didn't lose a set. Then they take on an Ashland team that earlier in this season, I think it probably was an exhibition game, but nonetheless, they had defeated the Lady Patriots. But Knott County Central, the Lady Patriots, and shout out to you, the fans that came out. I talked to Drum Thornsbury and a couple other guys that's been there longer than I have. And we're going to estimate over 1,000 people there. And then with that, we're also going to go a step further and say it's probably the most attended game in Knott County history. And so it was sweet. And then I said, on top of that, when we were talking about it last night, I said, well, I can promise you one more thing. It was the loudest crowd to ever watch a volleyball game in Knott County. You guys really supported the Lady Patriots, and they fed off that all the way to a 3-1 victory over Ashland as they get the W. And again, James Sandlin and I had an opportunity to catch up with some of the ladies and see if you don't recognize a few people. Some of you guys were so excited that maybe you'll see yourself during one of these interviews. But let's play this for you and say again, congratulations to Knott County Central as they move on to George Roger Clark, GRC, tomorrow night in the Elite Eight. But first things first, let's listen to what they had about getting the W in the first round of the Sweet 16.
And we dialed back in, and I think we had really good focus that fourth set, and we got him.
Faith, what's it mean to get this here on your home court in front of everybody that you love so much?
It means a lot. All the people that came out, it was crazy to see that many people. We love the support. It means so much, and being able to do this my senior year on our home court just means, we just made history for Knott Central, so it feels really good.
By a bus, there's 3 ways to leave Hyman and get to GRC. I said the 4th way to get there is by winning tonight. Yeah. You guys did that. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's let her get somebody else up here.
We'll let you go celebrate. We'll get Sydney in here. Hey, congratulations. We'll follow you down Friday night. Miss Stidham, how good does it feel to know we have punched that ticket to the Elite Eight?
It doesn't seem real to me. None of this seems real because I'm a senior and it just feels amazing. I just want to cry.
Hey, what about the crowd that come out from Knott County tonight for the Lady Patriots?
It was pretty unreal. In the national anthem, I'm glad that it was dark because I was kind of getting teared up looking at it, just soaking it all in. But it meant so much to me, and I know it meant so much to the rest of the seniors, the rest of the team, just everybody coming out.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a chance to explain like I did Faith. You know, George, you all come out, win 2 sets. 3rd set, you come out. Ashland Blazer kind of took the air out of the Morton Combs. You got 4 seniors. What do y'all say going in that huddle coming out to the 4th set?
We were just sitting in there right before the 4th set started, and we were like, that set's out of the way. You just got to forget about it. And we came out, I think it kind of made us a little mad a little bit. So we came out there, and we just did not stop.
Well, starting in the 4th period, I think you all took like a 5-1 lead, 4-1. I looked out there, and you and Casey Bentley, the 4 seniors, got a little swag going on. Faith spikes about 3 in a row, and I look out there, and I even looked at Jamie, and I said, it's over. I said, the swag is in the house.
Well, I looked at Faith, and I was like, well, usually I tell her where to hit, and I was like, baby, you just keep hitting them wherever you want to.
It don't matter. Just paint the floor. Go ahead. What's it mean?
How do you go to school tomorrow? Let's just get real with this.
Tomorrow's election day, but I can tell you Wednesday. I'm going to be living it up. I'm going to be telling all my teachers we need a free day because we won Monday.
I like it. Hey, I'll go ahead and tell Justin right now, free day, as he's sitting right here below us. Hey, while everybody's listening, what does it mean to have this kind of support in the Morton Combs?
It means everything to us because volleyball really doesn't get the support that they deserve.
But hold on. You did tonight. Over 1,000 people here. I think that's pretty good support.
And coming out tonight, I cried in the national anthem. Just seeing all these people, it's just meant so much to me. And this program, I've been at it for 5 years, and it's just been progressing every single year, and this year was it, and I couldn't ask for a better senior year.
You told me last night that someday you would come through the doors, point up the banner, and tell your kids that I won that one. This chapter just keeps getting bigger and better, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin and Shay, we spent a long time with them last night, and the motto has been 41 this year. You all been on the cusp for so long, so long. How does it feel to be the 41, to get on the other side of the rainbow?
It means a lot. I've been through a lot this past years of high school. I've lost my dad, We went through injuries. My freshman year, I broke my foot. I was out for a month. Just everybody just picking each other up for these last 4 years has really got us to this point, and our chemistry is the best chemistry in the 14th. Nobody can argue me any different. I will sit there and argue with you any day that my team has the strongest chemistry in the 14th.
Oh, you can see that on the court. Like I said, I mean, I don't know if y'all's team's got a nickname yet, but from James Allen, it's a swag. Because I'll tell you, that fourth set, I could tell that it was over. Like, it didn't matter. Everybody on Ashland, and they was so respectful and they cheered their team on tonight. But in that fourth, they just sit down and watch the show.
I like watching them sit down, though.
I'm like them. I liked watching the show. I mean, because you all put on a show tonight for 3 out of 4 sets.
Yeah.
We better let her go celebrate.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
I can talk to Sydney all night long.
I know you can, and both of you are like me. Yeah, we all three like to talk.
I like to talk, so.
Yeah.
But go get some selfies with your friends and enjoy this, kid. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job, Sydney. We'll get Shay up here in just a second. And as we get Shay up here, we'll finish the conversations that we started last night. Man, it's a heck of a ride. Let's see if she's a little bit more animated tonight. Yeah. Who? Hey, Coach, Elite Eight. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but I will tell you this. In the fourth period, I gave your team a nickname. When Faith spiked about 3 in a row, the swag come out. And so from now on, I'm calling y'all the swag.
Well, I will tell you this, and I don't know if Brady and Kennedy talk like this or not, but when we got ready to go out for that fourth set, she said, "Watch me cook." And I was like, okay.
And she did.
She sure did.
And she
Well, let's
did.
keep the recipe.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, she flat out played phenomenal. Coach, give them credit. In the third set, they scratched, clawed, and fought their way back. They wouldn't going down without a fight, but then the fourth one, you put them away.
Yeah, they're a good team, and I knew they would be. And some teams you can come out. I told Ayers after the second set, I said, you got to come out better this third set than we did the second set. We came out 7-0, down 7-0. I said, if you'll get a good start, I think we can put them away. Well, we did not get a good start, 5-0 or whatever it was in the third. So you give them that hope, and if you give a good team hope, they're going to capitalize on it 90% of the time.
So what's it mean, and I'm glad you led into it, and I've asked a couple of the girls already. You win the first set big. Second set gets a little closer, 23-25. And Ashland comes out and they hush the crowd in the third set. What's it mean being able to have the senior leadership when they go into that moment? Because that's the first set they've lost since I guess earlier in the year.
Early October.
And so how did it feel going in before you sent them out on the floor of the fourth set? What was the magic words?
Well, I told them there'll be no easy points here tonight. That you're going to have to earn every one you can. That you get, and I said, if you'll come out and just kick them in the mouth right from the jump, you got to have a better start than sets 2 and 3. I said, and if you'll do that, I'm telling you right now, it'll go quicker, and you'll feel much better about it. We all will. And they came out big, and the crowd got going, and we just never let off.
On that note, largest crowd probably to ever be for you guys to ever play in front of, certainly here at home, and they fed off of it, Coach.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I almost got emotional tonight just when I saw how many fans came out, because these girls wanted to have a big crowd. I mean, we all did, but I didn't imagine that. I figured we would have several, and Justin Ambergy told me that I think we sold 500 and something tickets. That's
at 11 o'clock today.
Guys, they sold 200 at the door.
Guaranteed.
They had to sell people that downloaded the tickets because it was 5:30. They brought 200 and some people with them, and we had almost 1,000 fans. If this place holds 4,500, we were over 1,000 people here tonight. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, when we got down to that last point and every one of those people stood up, I'm not going to lie to you, I shed a tear and I had to get it together because that is just so special for these kids. And that they will never forget how loud it was in here for them and how many people they had for them tonight. They'll never forget that.
We talk constantly about you doing this with your team, but also with your family. What's this mean for you and him and the Cornets to get to enjoy this together?
Well, it does mean a lot. I had Sadie comes in at the end. I don't know if you noticed that. I don't know where she was all night, and all of a sudden she was behind me in the handshake line taking credit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw
Been
that.
there all the time. Yeah.
But, I mean, when I started this 4 years ago, Sadie had turned 3 in the middle of the season. They were 3, 7, 9, and 11. And that's, critical age. And we all had to just decide that we were going to get on board, and they got behind me, and they love these girls, and they get into it. I don't know if you saw my boys in the
signs everywhere.
I seen you boys. He looked at me and made sure I was seeing what he was doing over there. And I gave him. I ain't gonna lie to you, Coach. I gave him a thumbs up. It is what it is.
James makes them a little bit worse if that's believable or not.
Justin has that effect on children too. It's fine.
Friday night we're going to George Rogers Clark Elite 8. We're either going to play Notre Dame.
Notre Dame won.
So Notre Dame won, so we know who we're going to play. Tell people what it's going to mean to travel well to George Rogers Clark for these young ladies.
It will mean. I mean, it was extra special because it was home tonight. But to have that support down there, I mean, it's going to mean a whole lot. And I know I had 2 people come up to me tonight and say, man, y'all made me a volleyball fan tonight. I wasn't really that into it, you know, and that's special. And so I hope that they will come. It's not very far. You know, make a weekend out of it. It's Friday night.
I'll go ahead and tell you 2 people that I know's going down. And I'm not going to say any names, but we're here for the ride, so it's even funnier than y'all.
These tickets are good until let's use them 3 more times, Coach.
There you go. We're going to do our best. Notre Dame is no slouch, so we're going to have to play, but we've played hard teams all year, so I don't think that anybody's going to run over us.
I don't believe they are either, Coach, but we know that you got a lot of people you want to talk to. There's a lot of people hanging around I'm sure wants to talk to you. Coach, for me and Jamie and everybody at WKCB and Hometown Sports Corner, congratulations.
Well, I got to get these girls out of here and head to Dairy Queen for blizzards.
Justin Cornett, bye.
And again, I'm quite sure they enjoyed those victory blizzards at the Hyman Double Quick. Shay's first ever volleyball coach, he told us. Actually, it's the gentleman that owns the local Dairy Queen. But one more time, guys, we want you to join us. We're headed to George Rogers Clark and Winchester, Kentucky for the Elite 8 of the Kentucky High School Athletic Association's Sweet 16 volleyball tournament. Again, game starting at 7:30, so you'll have time to get off work and get ready and head on down. If you can't make it, or if you're going to be cutting it kind of close, be sure to set that dial to WKCB 107.1. Unfortunately, we won't be streaming it, but we will be screaming from the top of our voice, cheering on these Lady Patriots on the big radio station right here in Hyman, Kentucky, as we will once again have the opportunity to follow the ladies down there and bring you guys all the good action here on WKCB. And I can't say again, folks, history in the making. Not only had we never won a regional crown, we of course had never held the state tournament, and now they can go as far as to say they have won a state tournament first round. And so mighty proud and happy for the Cornets. Of course, head coach Shay Cornett does a fantastic job with Justin's help, and Bill Grigsby and a lot of other people that have put a lot of work into that program, and we're happy for them. And girls, we want to wish you the best of luck, and again, know that we're going to be there. We're looking forward to it, and let's just go ahead and keep this thing going and get to the Final Four with a big W tomorrow night over in Notre Dame. But folks, Notre Dame's got a volleyball program that precedes itself, a very good team. And as my buddy Scott Miller said before the Ashland game, and I agree 1,000% with him. He said, you know, there's no bad teams in the Sweet 16. They all earn their right to get there. And Ashland, a good team, but I feel like Knott County would have had a shot of beating anybody the other night at the Morton Combs. Everything was going perfect for the Lady Patriots, it felt like, and just a very nice time for them. And I want one more time the girls and the coaching staff to know how proud we are of them, and invite them and encourage them just to enjoy every minute of it. From the trips, guests probably have made it down there already. And then throughout the day tomorrow, and you guys in the comment section, you all go ahead and wish them the best of luck, would you? And I know that'll mean a bunch to them too. Now, guys, again, we'll talk a little high school football as it's the first round of the playoffs coming up. And that's always a highly anticipated night, and of course, busy day for the likes of Knott Central, as their football team and their volleyball team will both be playing tomorrow night. School spirit all day tomorrow. Wear your Patriot shirts, whether it be to work or at school, or if you go out for lunch tomorrow, put that Knott County Central Patriot t-shirt on. It's Friday, November the 8th, 2024. Should be a fun day, as the Lady Pats volleyball team plays in the second round of the state tournament, and Knott County Central will head over to Betsy Lane, play a little football. We'll talk more about that game and some others after this commercial break.
Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleums, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg, Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
On streets of glory.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Fico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. There are coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Fico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
And again, a big thank you to all of our good sponsors that makes all this possible here for us on Hometown Sports Corner each week. As tonight we bring you this special edition of Sports Talk. And guys, as I told you we would, let's talk a little bit about our high school football teams, of course. Let's go, if we can, to some of the brackets here. And again, as we scroll up to the top, we'll find out this is, yes, the 1A. And majority of our teams in the bottom of this bracket here, again, just by the districts. And how about Hazard down here in the bottom of this bracket taking on Harlan? The Bulldogs, and I'm zooming in a little bit better there for you. Bulldogs will take on Harlan. Of course, Coach Chandler, in my opinion, has done one of the best jobs in the mountains with the team versus where it was at this time last year. I'll take Hazard to win that one. That one's at Daniel Field. And then in the bottom of that one would be Pikeville in Pineville. That one's at Pikeville, and it's time for Pikeville to get rolling. I think the Panthers win that one big, and then they move on to play the winner of that Middlesboro and Paintsville game. Of course, Paintsville beat Pike Central their last regular season game, got 3 W's, and they'll play a Middlesboro team that haven't had a chance to watch as much as we have in the past, but we know, as we said earlier, their reputation precedes them a lot, and it's playoff time. Opened up 0-3, but then they were able, Middlesboro, to win 4 in a row before losing the last 2. It's a team, again, that the games in which they've lost, they've just struggled to put the football in the end zone. They won, looks like those 4 or 5 games they won, they were in the 30s, but who you guys got? This one's a little bit different for me. It's at Middlesboro. I'm going to take them to win that one, actually. And then that would be our teams in the single A. So then let's go now to 2A football there. Again, thanks for all of you that are tuning in tonight. Be sure to hit that like and share button. And let's go to the bottom of the bracket here and see our mountain teams. How about those Prestonsburg Black Cats? They went 9-0 before the final game of the season, falling to Breathitt. But 2 things. Number one, when you go to Breathitt, you know you're going to get a good challenge. And also Breathitt playing their best football. I think Prestonsburg bounces back from that one, though. Tomorrow night, they play East Ridge, and got some friends over there with the tribe, as they like to call it, on Warrior Nation. But I'm going to say Prestonsburg wins that one. Then that bottom game, Betsy Lane and Knott Central. Again, folks, we know what happened earlier in this year. Cutchinson ran all over the Patriots. Had one of the biggest performances, single game performances, that I have seen all season. And just to be quite honest with you, I think everybody that was there would agree with me that at that time in the season, he was, I think, one of playing the better than anybody in the mountains. I think he's still yet one of the mountain's top football players. I think this game will be closer, though. I do. Not just because I'm from Knott County. I think this game will be much closer than the last outing if the Patriots can get their run established early, and if, and this is a big if, they can find a way to stop Betsy Lane's run. Knott County got a chance. But I think the home team, Betsy Lane, hope I'm wrong, fellas. I really do. I hope I'm wrong for you Knott Central Patriot fans. But kind of got to look at numbers and put things on paper. And Betsy Lane won that last outing, and let's see if they don't hold true again this weekend, tomorrow night. Then you see Shelby Valley and Floyd Central. Been a tough season for Floyd Central. Boy, wouldn't it be good to get your first win of the season in the first round of the playoffs? That'd be neat for the Jags, and we'll be cheering them on from afar, both of these 2 teams in this top game. But I'd say Shelby Valley wins that home game. Then that bottom game, Pike County Central. Again, this has been a year for Pike Central that I felt like probably would have had more W's than what they've got. But still yet, with the 4-6 record going into this final matchup against Martin County, you know the Hawks will want to make some noise. But I think Martin County is another one of those teams that's playing its best football now. And, of course, if you're going to play your best football at any time of the year, you want it to be tomorrow night. And I'm going to say Martin County and the Cardinals win that one at home in the 2A football. Then we'll scroll through here, and run to the bottom of this 3A here. Go to Bell County first, as the Bobcats will take on a Powell County team. That is also a team that probably has had a better season than some thought it would. I said it a couple weeks ago, and I'll say it again. When they lost that matchup to Estill, I felt like it just flipped Powell County's season upside down. No shame in losing to Estill County. I don't mean that. But they lost the heartbreaker, 35-40, I believe was the score in that one. And they've just not been able to get back on track since then. Lost real big the next week to Lawrence County. Lost a heartbreaker to Betsy Lane this past Friday night. And so in the 3A football action, I'm going to say that Bell County wins that one. Then the bottom game. This could be, I think, one of the best games of the first round. Lawrence County and Clay. The Bulldogs will get the pleasure of hosting that game. But folks, if you ain't watched Clay County play, they run, and run some more. They'll have a 3-back set oftentimes. They'll have 2 backs that can easily put up 100 yards apiece. This one could be interesting. In fact, I'm going with Clay County to win that one down at Lawrence County. Let's see if I messed up or made a good prediction. Then in the bottom of this 3A bracket, how about the Pirates of Belfry? Belfry hosting KNOX Knox Central. Knox Central, I'd say your season comes to an end tomorrow night. I know that Letcher took Belfry to the wire this past Friday night, but that don't change my mind any at all. I'm going to say Belfry gets their run to the at least the semifinals of the state tournament started tomorrow night. Now hold on, says everybody over at Rockcastle County. Us and Estill still got something to say about that. And that one also going to be a fun football game, folks. I know that Rockcastle has only lost one game, and that was a good one to Bell County. And we know that Chris Larkey always has his Rockets playing good. However, my friend down at Estill County has had himself a remarkable season. And I said it on a podcast the other day, and I'll stand by it. I think that Austin Moore deserves to be in the conversation for one of the top coaches in the mountains this year. I feel like he's done a great job down at Estill County. Said all that, still yet got to bounce back and say, though, that I'll take Rockcastle to win that one, setting up a fun matchup between Belfry and Rockcastle, if that holds true in week number 2. But again, these games ain't played on paper, are they, folks? No, sir. They're played on the football fields across the mountains, and they will be again tomorrow night. How about Prairie Central? Commodores wanted to turn things around here a tad bit to end the season, but unfortunately for them, they drew the Boyle County team that nobody wanted to play in the first round of the playoffs. When the standings came out, you see there again, tomorrow night, 7:30, Boyle County and Prairie Central. Got some good friends over in Prairie County. But the march to Commonwealth Stadium for Boyle County starts tomorrow night. I'll take them to win. Letcher Central hosting Taylor County. That'll be a game seen on Hometown 24 tomorrow night. Be sure to tune in for that one. But folks, I'm going to say that one could be who's got the football last. Let's cross our fingers and toes and hope it's Letcher, or hope I'm wrong and Letcher wins it big. But at Letcher, I'll take the Cougars to win that one, setting up a matchup with Boyle County for them the next weekend. Then down in the bottom of that bracket, there's that team that's beat just about everybody in the mountains, and that's the Corbin Red Hounds. They'll host Russell County. I'll take Corbin winning that one. Then Wayne County hosting Whitley County. Who you guys got in that one? Anybody else wanting to take Whitley County? I'd say their fans certainly are. But what are you fans saying? Who are you picking to win that one between Wayne and Whitley County there? I was trying to pull up that schedule over here on my other iPad or my computer here. It's a Wayne County team with Tyler Guffey coaching them out of that 7th district. They lost 3 of their last 5. Lost a heartbreaker to that Taylor County team we just talked about. Then, of course, no shame in losing to Boyle County. Then they lost one that a lot of people thought they would win over North Laurel. I'm going to take Whitley County to win that one. No, I'm not. I changed my mind. I can do that. The ballots are not in just yet. Let's go with Wayne County and stick with what we thought we would on paper earlier today when we was figuring them up. And I think that'll wrap up, I know it will, the 4A. Then in the 5A, of course, all mountain teams going to be, actually, let me back up here. Sometimes that thing works like I want it to, and sometimes it don't. There we go. Frederick Douglass in the 6A was victorious tonight already over Paul Lawrence Dunbar. They won that one 42-0 in the 6A. I'm still looking for Johnson Central. Let me find their game. That's about the only other mountain team I think that we've not talked about. And we'll find that one just a jiffy here for us. Central, of course, playing in that 4A, and they'll take on Grant County. Golden Eagles, of course, been one of our top 10 teams here on Hometown Sports all season long, minus the first week before anybody sends me a bad message. Yes, we made a mistake and left them off the bracket there in the first week, but they've been in ever since. I'm going to actually try to get that one to go back for us just a moment here. And so with that said, though, I'm going to take the Golden Eagles to win and to move on to the second round of our playoffs. What say you guys? You taking Central? I am, over Grant County. And they'll move on to the second round of the 4A. But as I like to do each and every year at this time, I want to speak to the seniors. Give me 30 seconds. Guys, some of you have been playing this game since you was playing flag football, probably 2nd, 3rd grade. Regardless of how tomorrow night turns out, you make sure that you enjoy every minute of it. For many of you, as the season cuts its rosters, its teams in half of the Commonwealth season will come to an end tomorrow night. Should you be part of that half, you still yet know that you've played a game that you love with the people that will mean more probably to you than you even realize right now someday. And know again that your hard work and dedication to the game has not went unnoticed. And we salute you, as does a bunch of us. It's been an honor and privilege covering a lot of you seniors, especially several seniors that we've watched pretty much grow up here on Hometown. And so regardless of the outcome tomorrow, you continue to give back to this team and to this programs and to the game. I look forward to seeing some of you guys coming back and coaching someday. I look forward to seeing some of y'all's next chapters. You'll be successful. And a lot of things you learn on the football field will be true in life. And I just always take this time to say congratulations and thanks to each and every one of the seniors as they go into the high school playoffs. To Mom and Dad, my buddy James Sellen says it best. To those of you that will follow your kids to wherever they're playing, you followed them all across the country. Before the game, during the game, or maybe even after the game. You take a couple minutes to look out on that field. Thank the good Lord above for watching over your young'uns, keeping them healthy, letting them be able to do the sports that they love. And hug your kid real tight. Let them know that it's not the outcome of the game that's made you proud, but it's their hard work and the way they've done it, night in and night out. And that'll go a long, long way for you and them, a long way from now. Now, guys, had a lot of opportunities in my life. One of the funnest things I got to do was you turn that clock back, and got to coach me some middle school basketball. Been a long time ago, 1998. took over the reins down at Hyman Elementary and coached about 3 years down there as a head coach, and then went back and coached a couple years as an assistant. But I said all that to say this. Grade school basketball for the boys has got started this week. Todd Meadows and my good friend Chris Godsey have been bringing you the preseason tournament. But before the tournament got started, we took the microphones up there and chatted up with the teams. And I think I've got 4 or 5 of them that Todd and them were able to get. And we're going to play their interviews right after this commercial break.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Fico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleums, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg. Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
On streets of glory.
Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
And again, folks, I can't say enough about how thankful I am to have the sponsors for this weekly show, and then those that sponsor our basketball games. We certainly appreciate that as well. Guys, want to say some congratulations, nevertheless, too, now, to our girls' teams. Ladies, I haven't forgot you. We appreciate them and the fact that we had so much fun covering the girls' postseason tournament for the Knott County Grade School. Congratulations to the Knott County champions of the C team. That is the Carr Creek Lady Indians there. Girls, got a bright, bright future ahead of you. And I know the coach and the staff's going to put in a lot of hard work and help get the job done there for you. Then a shout out to coaches Keith Mosley and Doug White, Emelina, as they were runners up in the C team. And then congratulations to the Hyman Lady Jackets. The Lady Jackets were able to capture the B team and the A team championships. I think this is Actually, this is that A-team championship there. Ladies, congratulations to all of you. We're proud of you. And as we tell you all the time, if there's anything we can do here at Hometown Sports Corner to help any of you, you let us know. And then here is that B-team championship team as well. And better make sure I got there. We have, I think, anyhow, right? Yes, there, showing you a picture of the girls. That's the B-team champions there. And one more time, there is the A-team champions. Car Creek in the finals of both of those games. And congratulations to the Lady Indians again. Future's bright. And I say constantly, the one person that's always the happiest about those grade school tournaments is the head coach at the high school ranks, because they know they're going to get an opportunity to get to play in those, or get to bring those players up, I should say, soon and play for their high school teams. Now, as the girls' season comes to an end, the boys' season started. And as I said, we brought you two good A-team games last night. Hyman Elementary and Coach Randall Riley's Yellow Jackets won the opening game. And then the second game of the A-team, the Car Creek Indians and Coach Joe Dials. They were successful and victorious in the A-team. And then, of course, we had the B-team semifinals. I do want to point out, too, somebody said, why don't you do the C teams? Guys, no way that we can get off work and be there in time to do them. And I ain't going to do one and not do all of them. With that said, we are going to, Lord willing, try to bring you the C-team championship game. That'll be at 2 o'clock Sunday. And so we'll do our best to bring you that one if at all possible. And then that'll be followed with the B-team and the A-team preseason tournaments right here on Hometown Sports Corner. But we held our second annual media day. No, actually, back up. It's the first time we've done it for the boys. We had media day for the girls, and then it went so well that we wanted to do it for the boys. And so we had them and brought them into the Morton Combs Athletic Complex and had some interviews with them. And let's get started off with the head coach with the June Buchanan Crusaders, Adam Dials. Here's what he and a couple of his players told Chris and Todd about this upcoming season. And actually, you'd be amazed what happens when I turn that button right there on.
Oh, we wasn't ready? Okay. All right, we're here with Hometown Sports Corner. Here are some coaches and players today, and let you all introduce yourself to everybody back home. Tell them where you're at and what the season holds upon you.
My name's Adam Dials. I'm the coach over at June Buchanan. I coach the boys and the girls. Been coaching now. This is my 16th year, I think. First year at June Buchanan. I'm from here, Knott County. I brought these two young men with me. I'll let them introduce themselves.
My name's Talon Thacker, and
where are you from, Talon?
Knott County.
How long have you been playing basketball?
For about 7 or 8 years.
What grade are you in this year?
8th grade.
And how about you, young man? What's your name?
I'm Jake Ramey. I'm from Whitesburg. I've been playing basketball for about 6 years now.
All right. Okay. Coach Dials learning y'all things over. Y'all playing hard. Get ready to start the season this year.
Oh yeah, we've already played a few games so far, so been doing good.
How about you?
Looking forward to improve in the season from his coaching. So.
Coach, got lots of experience coming in there to June Buchanan there. The first year there this year. It's about setting a new culture, setting a tone. I noticed that from your girls' team. A lot different looking team this year. You come in there and played us really good there, my little girls' team. So what's the emphasis on this year?
And it's the same thing as the girls, as I've told the boys. Got to change the culture, number one. Get used to winning, playing harder teams that they haven't normally probably played in the past. fundamentals, working on that every day, every single day, just getting out, competing, and playing hard. You know, heart can make up a lot when you don't have a lot of fundamentals. So we're trying to find both and put it all together and hopefully turn it into a winning program.
Are you guys able to tell a change in the culture since Coach Dials has come along?
Oh yeah, I mean it's a lot more serious now. Definitely been a lot of change with him coming in. You know, probably the best coach I've had so far. So
he's a terrific coach,
Yeah,
that's
he's
for sure.
terrific.
How about for you, Talon?
It just sets a tone to the team, just like he just sets us straight, you know.
Right. We'll be looking forward to it this year, that's for
Lots
sure.
of conditioning this year, Coach? Or
Oh yeah, I'm a firm believer in running. You know, and a lot of stuff I do in practice, we get a conditioning out of it. You know, just fundamental ball handling, just a few drills here and there. They get some conditioning out of it, but there ain't nothing like getting on the line or coming in after a good loss and waking them up a little bit.
guys, any comments on that? Do you enjoy the run? If you think about it, you know, the running is for your benefit. It doesn't feel like it at the time, certainly, but you got to outpace guys. You got to play that high tempo. That's part of basketball now, Coach. That high tempo. You don't see the slow half court games anymore.
No. If you've ever watched me coach, and when we get a rebound or a steal, I'll hear push it or go, and that's just letting my kids know to go, take off. I don't want to slow it down and run a play. Let's see if we can get a layup, because 9 times out of 10 we're going to turn the ball over. So let's just get out there and get a layup before we have to set something up.
Guys, what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that type of offense? That's something a little different for you, right?
Yeah, running in practice really helps us. Not during. Yeah, it kills me during, but afterwards it really improves us. So.
I mean, I love a good high-tempo offense just because, I mean, nobody wants to do any of that slow stuff. Let's get to the business. Let's go quick, you know, and running helps us do that. And as somebody who loves running, I'm a part of the cross-country team and the track team at JBS, so I'm used to running. You know, I've been running for longer than I've been doing basketball, so it just comes natural to me.
Coach, how many guys you got on the roster this year?
I think I've got 13, somewhere around 12 or 13. Got one 5th grader, which is my son. Got two 6th graders, a couple of 7th graders, and the rest are 8th.
That's kind of how you're building. You're going to start building the whole thing, get everybody introduced to running a young team like that. It's going to be great, and there'll be some bumps along the way. Of course, you know this county is as good as anybody. You know what they got to look forward to and who you got to prep for. So that's kind of advantage that you have coming into a new program that a lot of other coaches coming from outside of the county don't know about.
Oh yeah, I've been around. You know, I was at Car Creek for the last 12 years or so I know what these coaches are bringing, and I know what these kids are bringing, and I'm just trying to bring that same expectations to our program, and hopefully give us a little bit, and hopefully we'll be right there with the best of them.
That's the key word, just a little bit, but I do believe before too long you'll have a Coach Dials, that's for sure.
Guys, you got any comments on where you would like to be as far as the season goes and being real competitive? I guess that's the big thing, right? Getting in, putting the gym time in. You can't show up right on time and leave right as soon as it's over. You got to put in that extra gym time. Do you all do that?
Most time I go to the gym before or after one. I just mostly trying to improve as much as I can.
Well, I have a court at home, so I definitely try to get extra time in there, at least put up 100 shots a day. Definitely work on a lot of stuff there. So,
guys, you want to give any shouts out before the season starts? Coach, leave it up to you. I know.
I'll give 2 out. I'll give one to my son Lincoln and my daughter Aniston, because if I don't, I know Lincoln he'll have some words to say to me, because he's just a 5th grader and didn't get to come. So if I don't give him a shout out, I know I'll be in trouble.
You know, I just want to put God first. You know, first of all, and then I want to give a shout out to my family and my team and my coach.
Yeah, I'll give 3 out. obviously I want to thank my Lord and Savior God for getting me to where I am now. And I just want to thank my mom and dad especially. And then I want to thank my niece, Lily over there, been my best friend for my whole life. So she's always there for me. And yeah, that's about it for me.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-31.
All right, folks, thank you for tuning in. We're at Hometown Sports Corner interviewing some of the coaches and players here of Heineman Elementary, returning state champions from last year, Coach. We'll let you all give out names, who you are, and tell everybody back home maybe they don't know who you are, even though they should, who you are and your names, and pass it around.
Coach Randall Riley.
Colton Riley.
Jonah Oosley.
KJ Melton.
Kalen Bentley.
Sammy Messer.
Jordan Pratt.
Travis Collins.
Caden Stumbo.
All right, so veteran team coming back, Coach. What's the big? I know what the goal is, but I got to hear you say it. What's the goal here? What are you telling your guys? What are y'all doing? And here's our goal, and this is what we're going for.
Usually at the beginning of every year we sit down and we set goals. I let the players set the goals. We've not got to that point yet. So our goals will be what they want it to be. My goal is, I've had most of these guys their whole, since first, second, third grade. My goal, this is my last year with them, is just to enjoy it. And that's my goal. But whatever their goals want to be is what we'll see it, and that's what we'll try to accomplish.
All right. Veteran point guard coming back. What's your goal? I know I don't want to get too much into it. You all set it forth in team huddles and team locker rooms, but what's the end goal here?
8th grade year, just to have fun, win county championship, maybe go back to state.
Probably just enjoy the 8th grade season, have fun, and win a lot.
Just have fun, play as hard as we can, win some county championships.
Have fun, enjoy the time, and win another championship. Have fun and play great ball.
Have fun and win another championship.
Just have a good year, and that's about it.
Have fun, and then my last year on the state championship.
Chris, you got any?
Guys, out of the players in the NBA, who do you mimic your game after the most?
Reed Shepard. Probably Dennis Rodman back in the day.
Probably Luka.
Vince Carter.
Probably Luka.
Reed Shepard.
Kevin Durant.
Not really anybody.
You got a favorite player, Coach? Favorite one you like to watch?
A current player?
Yes.
Probably Steph Curry.
Steph Curry, all right. Now you all hung the banner up there a couple weeks ago. I'm going to say a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Coming into the season here, y'all going to have a target on your back, Coach. Everybody wants to play Hyman. Everybody wants to beat Hyman. What do you do to prepare your guys for that?
Well, they know that. I've made them aware of that, and I've scheduled a really tough out of county schedule to prepare us for the end of the season tournament. So hopefully it'll pay off. I think we got a really good, solid team this year. I like my team. I think we got a good shot as anybody.
The veteran point guard coming back, how is it to play for your dad? I know you got to be careful probably what you say here, but what do you think about playing for your dad? You've played for him for a while, for a long time here. What's the pros and cons? Let's just go with the pros. Let's not go with the cons about playing for your dad.
He just pushes me harder than anyone else, you know. Helps me get better. Try to push me every day at practice.
Now, Jonah Ousley, big scoring thread here on last year's team. You all got some new faces here. What do you guys do? You three, you four right there especially. What do you guys tell some of the guys just coming in the program? What do y'all tell them? What kind of goals do you set for them?
Just practice as hard as you can, learn the plays, and just be ready.
Just to play hard and enjoy it while you got it.
Just one bad play, don't get your head down. Keep it up.
All right, now you guys, the back you added Stumbo from Prestonsburg. I mean, he's taller than me this year. Give you that inside presence, right? Is it still going to be the up-tempo offense without giving too much away? Are y'all still going to be press and push the ball, or what's the?
Yeah, we'll be high. We'll be up-tempo. I think our press is our moneymaker. It has been for years. They know we've got about 4 different presses. These guys know them inside and out. We will have an inside presence this year, and we have been utilizing that in practice and working on it. So we are going to change our game a little bit, our half-court game. You know, we'll look inside a lot more than what we have in the past because now we actually, you know, we've got some size this year. We've got some size on some guys who's not here too also. So we got some good options inside this year, and we'll utilize it.
Also going to go down to the state tournament this year, Coach?
That's the plan. Yeah, they deserve they deserve a chance to defend their title. So.
Yes.
Yeah. So the whole state will be looking at you guys and say, "Gosh, you know, it's nice to be feared." So I got that Hyman team coming back in here. So we'll let y'all go. Not before we do those shouts out. You got any shouts out y'all want to give to anybody?
My guys here for sure because they bust their butts for me every day. Their parents, we've got the best group of parents that I could ask for. My family and just, the school administration, they've been real good to us.
Every one of these guys are family. All parents, all coaches. Wouldn't be possible without them.
The whole Hyman family and Uncle Chris.
Just all of us as a family and my mom and dad.
Coaches, these boys behind me, family, friends.
My mom and my teammates.
My mom, dad, and all these boys right here.
Just my mom, my teammates, and my grandparents.
My stepdad for pushing me harder, and the coach for pushing me harder than the players.
Well, guys, I think that's going to do it. We'll let you off pretty easy tonight. Not too many crazy questions. Good luck on the season. We'll be back out here to cover you all this season, plus this coming tournament coming up here this week. Who y'all got first, do you know?
I think we have a bye the first round.
Okay. So they'll get a winner of a game. So we'll be out here to cover them. I appreciate you tuning in to Hometown Sports.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Fico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
Thanks for tuning in to Hometown Sports. We're here with the coaches of Jones Fork out of Mousy, Kentucky. Going to talk to the coaches and some of the players. Going to let them talk a little bit about themselves and the season they're getting ready to have.
I'm assistant coach Brian Smith.
Head coach Ben Spurlock.
And your name?
I'm a player, Kobe Collins. I'm a player, Dane Dominguez.
Okay, Coach. Let's talk a little bit about your team this year. How many 8th graders do you have this season?
We have 3 8th graders, and I think that's all the 8th graders, ain't 3. Okay.
That's pretty good though compared to some of the other teams. 3 8th graders, pretty good amount of 8th graders. Some schools, run 1. What's the end goal this year? I have a good idea what it is, but I always like to hear about it from the coaching staff. What do you think? We'll start over here with you.
I mean, our goal, me personally thinking, you obviously want to win a championship, but the main goal, is to get these boys playing together, get them connected one to another on the same page, and then if we can do all that in practice and get everything on the right page at the end of the year, we'll have everything where we need to be, I believe.
And I think what Coach Brown said, and then I think just to leave an impact with these kids, let them. We want to be as good as we can, and hopefully we can leave them with something that they can carry on to their high school years.
How about for you? What do you want to take away from this season? What's your biggest impact?
To work better as a team.
And for you?
Work together more and just figure out plays and do a lot more stuff.
Okay. This season, have you already started playing, or do y'all have a couple games in? When's your first game? This coming week? This week here?
We'll play Thursday here in the CT tournament, then our A and B tournament will be on Saturday.
Okay. And then our first game is Cordia at Cordia. That is our first game. I think it's the 11th. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you most excited about for the start of the season?
To get to play against my friends and family. Just go out there and have fun and play around and stuff.
All right, coaches. Your all's offense. What y'all run? An up-tempo offense? Y'all run half-court offense? What?
Probably a half-court this year. We got a lot of younger players that will probably pick the tempo up as the years go on. But I'd say the upperclassmen will probably try to go with a half-court more. Might throw in a few presses in there. I don't know. Might play a 1-2-2 some, but we'll see how they do with each one.
Who do you mimic your game after? Which ball player?
Not sure.
Who would you say you mimic your game after?
I'm really not sure either.
You guys got a favorite basketball player?
Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum. Kyrie Irving.
2 great players, guys.
2 great players.
Duke players there as well, right?
Yeah.
All right. No, we'll not hold that against you.
We won't hold that against you, boys.
Now, last season, how many players did you lose off last season's team?
I'm not sure because this is our first year coaching, Jim.
Okay, so your first year coaching. Yeah. What do you think about all the hoops you got to jump through to get?
Yeah, it was.
Right? It's my wife's first year too, so I know.
Yeah, it was unbelievable some of the stuff we had to do, but we're here and we plan on doing this quite a few years. Years to come.
That's good. Leaders of young men. Not just county championships, but build them up as young players, get them playing together, like you said. That's the main goal of that I like to hear. I love to hear building the kids up, getting them ready. Anything you want to?
No, I just loved hearing what you said too. Character and leadership to the young men. That's what it's more about than anything. Is just learning these young men what it's all about.
Create that family atmosphere, right?
Yeah, family
Get that family atmosphere going, because that means more than anything.
It does.
When a player gets knocked down, all your teammates run over to pick the guy up. That's the thing right there that means a lot.
That's what we got on this team. These boys, they look. If one's down, you see them going to them. And that's what we're wanting out of this group of kids, and not just like I told them first practice, not like not just them, but we want them to have a good sportsmanship with the other team as well. We want them to represent Jones Fork with the best ability.
Okay, now we need to get your schedule. We'll come out and do some games. My wife works there at Mousy, so it's easy for me to come. We'll come out there and do a few games and get some road games here. We'll be here for the county tournament, do some and all stuff. But before we let you go, do y'all have any shouts out you want to give? We always give players and coaches a chance to give shouts out. Anybody want to send a shout out to anybody?
I'd just like to send a shout out to my wife, my kids. Most of all, I want to thank God for this opportunity that He's led us. We've coached many years in Pee Wee League, but this is different. But shout out to the boys and the fans.
It's a sacrifice too,
Yeah.
for spouses and children. I know.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my wife and my kid, which is currently in Cincinnati. Still there after he was born in Cincinnati, so I'll give a shout out to her. She's probably watching whenever this is live. Yeah, shout out to them.
Anyone you all want to give a shout out to, buddy?
My parents.
Shout out.
I want to give a shout out to my parents, my sister, my brother, and everybody that I basically know.
All right. Well, we appreciate the players from Jones Fork and the coaches, staff from sitting here and talking to us. Appreciate you guys. And Hometown Sports will come out and do some of your games this year. We look forward to seeing you all this week.
Looking forward
all right?
to it, guys. Thank you all.
All right. Good luck.
Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleums, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg, Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
Streets of glory.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
All right, appreciate you tuning in to Hometown Sports Corner. I want to talk a little bit about the Emelina basketball tonight. Going to let some players and coach introduce themselves. Who we got here, Coach?
I'm Coach Shrum. This is Blake Muir. He's an 8th grader. Austin Shepard, 6th grader. And Skylar Bates, or Skylar Ritchie, a 6th grader.
Okay. Coach, we have a media night here for you guys. Of course, I guess the goal is always county, right? But what's the biggest thing you want to instill on your players here this year?
Be better. Just be better. You know, last year wasn't a great year for us. We won about half our games. We graduated a few kids. Had a couple kids stay back, a couple kids transfer in. Overall, we played 2 out-of-county games, and they went pretty well. WB Muncie and Jackson City.
Okay. So you're the seasoned veteran here on the team. What's your biggest thing? What do you tell them? You got some 6th graders here with you. What do you tell them? You have the most experience, most of the ones that are here tonight, right? Are you the most experienced player on the team?
Yeah. You always just have to play your hardest and never give up, because you always look to what the future holds. You can't never change what the past, so you just keep on looking forward and hopefully win or where to go with this.
How about you? You're 6th grader Austin Shepard. You're point guard, right? How are you going to get your teammates and stuff involved this year? How are you going to try to get everybody involved?
By passing the ball around and it's good ball movement overall.
And how about you? What position do you play?
Shooting guard. Shooting guard.
Shooting guard. Okay. And how about you? You going to be hitting shots?
Yeah, try to.
I heard that. I hope so.
All right, so I haven't seen your schedule yet. I'll have to get that from you. You already got a couple games in the season already, right? So who's your next game? Who you got that's coming up?
Wednesday, we open up with, against Car Creek C team preseason tournament and Hyman's A team. And then turn around Thursday and play Cordy's B team.
Okay. Yeah. All right. What's a game you're most looking forward to this year?
Car Creek.
Car Creek. All right. Car Creek, you know, perennial, one of the county favorites always. Come in with a chip on your shoulder and want to beat one of the bigger players, bigger teams. At the end of the season, what's the ultimate goal for you? What do you want to do?
Well, I want to win a championship. I've only got one. I'm hopefully wanting to win another in my 8th grade year. That's my goal.
How about you, for Austin?
Hopefully win our C team championship.
And you?
C team championship.
C team championship. Okay.
C team, all right. So early on in the season, Coach running you all. Is it a high tempo offense, Coach? I mean, I haven't seen your offense yet. What offense? Without giving too much away.
To be honest with you, the games we've played, we've not really ran much offense. We won by a pretty big lot. Mostly defense turns into offense for us. We haven't really had to run the motion. We run a motion, and we haven't really had to run it much this year so far. We did a little bit against A team down in Jackson City. Yeah, that was a pretty good ball game. Really just motion offense, letting our defense, especially on the C team, we let our defense turn into offense and push the ball. I got some really good athletic kids on that 5th and 6th grade team.
So y'all mostly it's kind of a high tempo offense, or can be, right? Is that's your main thing, to push the ball? Defense creates offense. Is that how you use it?
I heard you say championship earlier. You've got championship culture. You know what it's all about. Are you, as an 8th grader, are you going to be trying to bring that championship culture and learn these young guys what it's all about?
I think that's a good experience. When you play in a championship game, nobody knows the feeling until you're there. And it's a good feeling, and hopefully we can get it done this year.
Okay, couple more questions for you guys, and we'll let you go. Younger players, 6th team. What are y'all shooting for here in the 6th grade? I haven't got to see your 6th grade team play yet. What's your all's goal here too? Is it county championship, or you got?
Hopefully win a county championship, or maybe just get to the championship at least. Win championship to beat Hyman and Car Creek.
All right, Coach. Setting the culture there for him at Emelina. You want to give a shouts out to anybody at home? We let you all do shouts out here at the.
My mom and dad, they're watching my 2 boys. I know they're struggling right now.
Well, first off, I want to thank. I'm thankful for the good Lord above, because we wouldn't be able to do the things we do here today if it wasn't for Him. I want to give a shout out to my uncle, my mom, and all my family, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be in the position I am right now.
Any shout outs for you, Austin?
My mom and my dad.
And you?
My mom and the rest of my family.
Coach, I know you got to go back down here and talk some more, so we're not going to overdo it with you. Appreciate you coming down here and spending time with us here at Hometown Sports. We'll be out to do some of your games this year.
Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleums, and memorial markers. all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg, Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
On streets of glory.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Some coach and players here at Carr Creek. We're going to let them introduce themselves and talk a little bit about the season.
Coach Joe Dowles. With me, I got Tate Kraft, 8th grader, Mason Hampton, 8th grader, and 8th grader Cameron Campbell.
All right, so what's the now we've got you all here. I know what the goal is, but I want to hear you all say, what's the goals here on the season, Coach? What?
Well, I always tell the guys every day that our number one goal is we want to show up every day and get better, a little better every day, and that we'll see where that puts us at the end of the season. We get a little better each day at practice, a little better each day at every game, and by the end of the year we'll see where that can take us to. And I think we can do. We got a good team this year. We graduated eighth graders last year, so we lost a lot of most of about everything. Tate is the only one that's got A-team experience, but we've got a lot of 7th and 8th graders coming in that's excited to show what they can do. It's their turn. They've been sitting and waiting patiently, and they're excited to show what we can do with them.
Okay.
General. Governor, I'm sorry. Good.
Our goals this year are just win the county championship, get better every day, bring effort, intensity, and energy to practice in all the games, and I think we'll be a fun team to watch this year.
How about for you guys?
Our goals this year is just, like Tate said, get better and win the county championship and just show up and play and have fun.
Our goals is get better and win the championship.
Coach, you got some size back this year. I know you lost big Cole Watts last year in the middle, kind of the monster in the middle. This year you look like you got some more size back. Some of your kids, Tate's got a lot taller, I've seen as well. So what's the with the county the way it is, what kind of offense you all going to run here without giving too much away? Is it the same as before, or you all?
Yeah, we'll always, always Carr Creek basketball. We'll get up and down as much as we can. This is about the size that we have. The rest, this is the only 8th graders I have. The rest of them that will see major minutes this year is 7th graders. That they have not hit their growth spurt yet. We're waiting day to day to see. Hopefully we're waiting on some of them kids to grow, but they got a lot of talent, and hopefully they get their growth spurt, and we'll see where we can go.
Guys, Coach Dowles here, how is he in practice? Is he pretty tough on you guys?
Sometimes. It just depends how our effort is. When we're down, he always pumps us up. He always tells us to bring energy and heart at everything you do.
Okay. Now, Tate, one of the more experienced 8th graders here, you guys filling in that void, right? Going to do some. What's your all's main emphasis this year as 8th graders? I mean, you got younger guys down below you. What are you all going to do? I know what Tate's going to say, and I know what he can do. But you guys there that are 8th graders, what do you all say? What do you look to instill upon your younger players?
Well, we're just gonna push the younger players and help them get better, and just.
We're putting you on the spot a little bit, anyway.
Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah.
How about with you, buddy?
Just help them get better, and hopefully they win the championship next year.
All right. So, up tempo, county championship. Are you all going to play in the state tournament this year as well?
Yes. Most likely we'll play the 7th grade and 8th grade.
Perfect.
That's great.
Love that. I love what they bring. The Car Creek Hyman game is always real good, but you got Jim Buchanan now, a little bit new coach there. You know, former coach here at Car Creek. You know him well. Going over there and changing the culture there, and you all have your own culture set up. What is that? If you could explain that culture, Coach, what would that be?
Well, at Car Creek, you know, it's pretty much the same no matter who the head coach is. You know, it's year in and year out. We're competitive. We like to get up and down. It's always the county championship is the goal. So it's not going to be any different for us this year. We're going to get up and down. Took a tough loss last year. Adam decided to go to Jim Buchanan to be with his kids. But like I said, we'll pick the torch up and run with it. And hopefully, like I said, we'll get better every day, and we'll see where we're at in the end.
Guys, y'all want to give? We're going to do some shouts out. We're going to finish it up right here. Who y'all want to give shouts out to?
I want to give a shout out to my family, my friends, God and Jesus, my teammates, my coaches, everybody that supported me through my years at Car Creek.
Yeah, I just want to shout out my family, my friends, my teammates, and God.
My family, my friends, and God.
That's a great job, guys.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We know you got some more media down there, and I know how you probably dislike all this a little bit, but it's part of the thing. We're trying to bring your brand to the people, get people in and watch these middle school games, and extend it out to a family that's out of state and out of the area. So appreciate you stopping by here and talking to us, and we'll let you go down there and continue to do a little bit more of it. Thank you so much. We look forward to doing some of your games this year, guys.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you guys.
Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is proud to sponsor tonight's sporting event. Nelson Frazier has the highest quality American-made funeral products, cremation services, mausoleums, and memorial markers, all with a family budget in mind. With 3 chapels located in Hyman, Martin, and now in Prestonsburg. Nelson Frazier Funeral Home is local people serving local families.
On streets of glory.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Fico, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
Take the short drive to satisfaction with the Tim Short Auto Group. Up to 5,000 vehicles to choose from. Shop online or in person.
Hey, I'm Tim Short. I'd just like to invite everybody out to one of our 27 locations, or check us out online at timshortautogroup.com.
Take the short drive to satisfaction and bring home your new vehicle.
Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court is happy to once again be sponsoring another event featuring our Knott County youth. Judge Executive Dobson and the members of the Knott Fiscal Court encourage you to support all our Knott County youth in all of their academic and athletic endeavors. That positive reinforcement means the world to these student athletes. This reminder from Knott County Judge Executive Jeff Dobson and the Knott County Fiscal Court.
For over 100 years, the Bank of Hyman has been committed to serving our community and serving the future of our families, homes, and businesses. With our new convenient online banking, viewing your account balance and history, transferring money, and paying bills has never been easier or more secure. And with the construction of our new headquarters, we've renewed our promise to Hyman to stand by our customers even in troubling economic times, because we're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. That's the Bank of Hyman. Log on to www.bankofhyman.com or give us a call at 606-785-3158.
Farm Bureau agents wear a lot of hats. They're coaches, volunteers, church members, neighbors, someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. That may be a lot of hats, but they're all the perfect fit. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Are you looking for personalized health care that's efficient and close to home? Primary Care Center is now your destination for comprehensive health care in the center of your community. With a team of experienced and caring local providers, we offer a range of services. We have locations in Hazard, Hyden, Hindman, Ficco, and now our new Whitesburg location. Stop by today and walk-ins are welcome. That's Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky.